Hello, my name is Persephone Abbott. I live in Amsterdam. I was born in California and I moved to Europe when I was 21. I'm going to read a poem written by my father, but first I would like to say that I recently read a book by Bruce Duffy called The World as I Found It. This is a fictional account of Wittgenstein, Russell, and more. And when I first started reading it, I thought, my gosh, I'm not going to understand much of the philosophical discussions here at all. But I found when I let my mind go and just read it to enjoy the book itself, which was written in 1987, so it's a bit of an old book, I found myself very much enjoying the book with all the philosophical discussions. I got to thinking about Wittgenstein and artificial intelligence today, and so I Googled after finishing the book and found this article by Olivia Goldhill, published in 2019. In this article it says, Google employees have previously acknowledged that Wittgenstein's theories gave them a breakthrough in making their translation services more effective. But somehow, this key connection between philosophy of language and artificial intelligence has long gone under-celebrated and overlooked. This article then goes on to explain that each word is represented numerically in the system called word-to-vec. So here's how word-to-vec works. It turns out that algebra can be applied to the vector representations of words and produce conceptually meaningful results. If you take the word vector representing king minus the vector representing man plus woman, you will land in the vector space that represents the word queen. And in this way, Google Translate has become much better in the last 5 years, we can all agree. In the book, The World as I Found It, there's quite a bit of discussion about how language will not be tied up in a neat, formal way. And this is what always fascinates me with languages, because despite, say, a Google Translate system, words and their meanings are so unique to each person, and people use them quite individualistically, and for better and for worse, probably. And so I was thinking about this, and I was reading this book of poems by my father, Keith Abbott, called Erase Words. And I'd like to read one of the poems. Out our old house's kitchen window, the top of that fir tree suddenly changed. What had been a wolf's head, now just a tree, and a childhood no longer out there, for a second wavered. Was it ever that way?